Hello everyone, welcome to episode 65 of How to Play Like a WoW Pro. Today I'm going to be doing a live commentary video in the Batchat 25T. I think first, before I get into the games, I should talk a little bit about my ammo loadout and my equipment. I'm not going to go over field mods because, to be honest, I'm just using whichever field mods I feel like in this video. Not necessarily the most optimal field mods for doing the most damage or whatever. So in the Batchat, I like to fire a lot more heat than most people would. Some people, due to that Batchat's low ammo count, will bring like 30 APCR. Personally, I think that's just a bad idea. I think the heat is pretty necessary. And so I bring one loadout with 10 APCR and 20 heat. And one loadout with 5 APCR and 25 heat. Now, personally, I like to fire a lot of heat, even in tanks like the EBR or whatever, but if you don't really like, if you're not used to the low shell velocity of heat, and you don't know how to pen tanks through the side with heat very well, then you can fire more APCR. It's just personal preference. I see a lot of people go 15-15 on the Batchat, and I think that's pretty valid as well. I used to run that as well in pubs. Having intuition is also pretty nice. On the Batchat because you can switch between shell types, but you have two loaders, so it's really a luxury if you are able to get it. In my opinion, you need to have like a 6+ skill crew in order to actually have intuition without sacrificing your other crew skills. In terms of equipment, the primary loadout that I like to bring in the Batchat is Vents, V-Stab, and Improved Aiming Unit. I think in general that's the best loadout to bring, and I probably will bring that most battles. But the Batchat is one of those tanks where you can bring quite a few different equipment loadouts and still be pretty effective. But some of the equipment loadouts are kind of more just like memes or niche loadouts. For example, I'm running a hardening loadout. I don't necessarily think this is actually the best idea if you're going for example, the best average damage that you can get. But some other options, I think V-Stab and Vents are a very good base. But some other options, some things that I've ran in the past, for example, what used to be my favorite loadout was V-Stab, Improved Aiming Unit, and Rotation Mechanism, because it just makes the gun handling on the Batchat absolutely insane. The reason why I'm not running that this time is because it affects your view range, and it makes your view range below 445 if you're using this field mod here. Yeah, it's this field mod. This field mod which increases your engine power but decreases your view range. And like I said, you don't have to use this field mod or whatever, it's just what I feel like using, to be honest. You could also run turbo, although I really don't think it's a great idea because the Batchat is already so fast. Some people would be tempted to run optics, but to be honest, I just wouldn't do it. It's just not worth it. Just run the plus view range field mod, get situational awareness, brothers in arms, and recon if you want to spot with your Batchat. But if you want to spot, then just play a light tank. All right, it's about time we get into the game. I'm not going to talk about map bans because I just banned maps for the 50B, and now I'm playing a Batchat, so I can't change them. But if I were to ban maps for the Batchat, I think one of them for sure would probably be Safe Haven. I think it's a bad map in general, but also really bad for the Batchat. And then maybe a map like probably Overlord would be a good one. Alright, so we're in a tier 9 game. There's 2 artillery. I'm actually going to bring my hardening loadout because I expect to be trading since if I'm playing against full tier 10s, I'm probably not going to be trading much with the enemies, but it's possible that I could trade with some of these guys because they're tier 9s. I have to be careful of the arty. I'm actually going to load APCR first and bring my loadout with more APCR and not the one with 25 heat. I'm going to start off the battle probably by going to this corner here and shooting enemies who cross like this. One trick that I use in the Batchat and in other tanks as well, especially light tanks, and other rear-mounted vehicles that aren't heavy tanks is when you're trying to ambush an enemy or poke around a corner, you can sometimes do so backwards, and that will make it so you can retreat faster after shooting. Let's try to get a full clip here. Fortunately, this guy's not giving me his track. I need to run now because there's a char future trading with me. Also, this STB can overpeak us and start farming us. I'm gonna back up. This guy's gonna die probably. No, we have teammates behind me. I'm gonna try to poke up here and get side shots on the STB if possible, but it looks like he's backing up. I'm just gonna play these rocks here and look for angles where they're distracted and I can shoot them for free. I think I'm gonna try to clip into this STB, but I'm worried about getting shot from this corner here. Looking at the mini map, I think I can do it. Yeah, I can. I'm gonna do it real quick. Alright, he bounced us. I'm gonna load heat now. That was kind of risky, but I felt confident to do it because I was paying attention to who was spotted on the minimap and who could potentially poke this corner to shoot me while I was clipping out the STB. Now I can already tell we're going to win this game because we have the hill, the 1-2 line, and I'm actually going to try to take the hill right now because if I can get it, even if I have to bleed like 1,000 damage to get it, it's probably going to be worth it. If you look at the tanks that are unlit right now, it's only the Sturv, the Waffle, and that's basically it. So I'm not going to take too much damage going up because only the Conch, the Sturv, and the other TD can shoot me. I'm going to go all the way up as opposed to poking here because they can shoot me back if I go here. I'm going to turn backwards. I want to get unlit first and just use this bush because I don't want to get shot in return. These guys can actually do a lot of damage to me if I'm not careful. I'm going to get spotted after I fire, so I'm actually going to focus the VZ because he can put 2 shots into me. I don't really want to... Okay, I just high roll. I didn't really want to finish him off because he's low HP, but... That's 277. If he shoots me, he's only going to be able to shoot me once, so... I'm trying to avoid shooting his gun in that situation because if I hit his gun with heat, then I'm going to bounce. Now I'm reloading. Looking at the situation, we're up 3k HP. We're taking out the 1 line. I'm going to stay on hill because there's still a very good chance that I'm going to be able to shoot enemies. The only thing unlit is the Sturv and the Waffle, who are probably back here. They might get spotted soon as we're pushing through here. Hopefully they will, so I can shoot them from up on top of the hill. If not though, I'm going to overpeak and see where the 30B is. I don't really want to finish him off because he's only 100 HP, so instead I'm going to poke this Conqueror. I'm probably going to take some damage here from their TDs, but I have enough HP and the game is kind of in our favor, so I don't really mind losing HP in this situation. Alright, Sturv is lit. He's looking towards 1 line, which is great. He's not farming me. Nice, we kill him. Let's reload. The Waffle is low, so he can't even hit us. Alright, so right now I am full HP basically, and they have 5k HP left. I'm pressing Alt to see where all their HP is. It's on the Waffle. He'll probably die. So my best chance for damage right now, in my opinion, these guys are both low, is to come behind them and just clip them in the back. So that's what I'm gonna do. If I have to trade for this damage, it's completely fine because I have the HP to do that. Want to make my shots count if possible. It's unfortunate that both of these guys are like 40 HP, so I can't really finish them off. Even if I die here, I really don't care as long as I get off all my shots. Okay, I didn't. That's okay though. I thought my team would be more aggressive, but looking at it now, my team is actually kind of throwing. We'll still probably win this game because our 140 can just come here and kill them after this Waffle dies, but I think I was a little bit too aggressive. But to be honest, even if I had waited and not risked it, I only would have gotten like 1,000 more damage out of this game. But yeah, I should have probably just finished off one of the one shots who's gonna damage me. That way I could get off another clip and get off probably another 800 to 1200 damage, even though I would sacrifice a little bit of damage from this clip. But still, pretty good battle. I think I played it pretty well. 7k damage, 900 assistance. To be honest, this is a pretty good situation for the Batchat though. Cliff against tier 9s with only... Well, there were actually 2 Arties, but one of them is this dog shit Artie, which can't even hit anything, and even if it does like 100 damage, so... I'm probably gonna... If the game doesn't end in like a minute here, I'll probably pause and then go next. Alright, so 7.1k damage, 900 spotting. Pretty easy battle, but also I think I played it well. I went 18 for 19 with 18 pens, which is extremely good. Made my shots count. Could have gotten a little bit more, but I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go again. Alright, we got Fisherman's Bay, and it's another tier 9 game, and this time there's not even any artillery. So recently they actually changed the Fisherman's Bay map. I'm gonna bring my loadout with more APCR because there's just a lot of... If it was like a tier 10 game, then I would probably bring my 25 heat loadout, but if there was a lot of heavies as well, but there's a lot of mediums and stuff, so I'll bring this loadout. They recently changed this map. To be honest, I don't know much about the changes, but I'm assuming that this position here still works to shoot heavies going into the cities. Into the city, I'm gonna load APCR first because I might be shooting on a distance, and I think I'll be able to pen them easily anyways. Although now looking at it, they have an IS-4, so that might have been a mistake. Bringing my aiming unit loadout because there's a good chance that I'm gonna be sniping a decent amount this game from over here or from here even. When you go to this position in the beginning, one of the main things you need to look out for is, first of all, does the enemy team have light tanks that can spot you through here? And second of all, how many heavies do they have, and are their heavies slow? Are you actually going to be able to get any damage off in the beginning of the game on their heavies going to city? If they only have like 2 heavies and it's like a 277 and a VZ, it's probably not even worth going here. Or at least, you're probably not going to get much out of going here. So it looks like we're not going to shoot their heavy tanks at all. Instead, I'm going to move to this position here. We don't get shot through this gap, which is great. I didn't actually get lit, I don't think. Which is pretty interesting. I can't hit these guys. I'm gonna try to stay safe from the T-30 and poke this to see if the Sheridan is here. He's not. See, this is why I kind of wish I had heat so that I could pen the T-30 in the turret. But I don't think I should poke this regardless. I think what I'm gonna do is first of all get unlit. Can I get a shot on the standard B? Is my question. Alright, I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna see if I can hit the T-30. He's not paying attention to me. Actually pen that, which is pretty nice. I don't think that was that lucky of a pen. I'm gonna reload now because I don't see myself poking for like the next 15 seconds anyways. At minimum. They're pushing the 1-2 line. I'm gonna escape here because I don't think I'm gonna get much more damage on these guys because now they know about my presence and they're gonna be paying attention to me. And I think I can farm these guys on the 1-2 line because if they overextend into here, then I can just pull up and clip them. I'm not paying attention to where I'm driving, so I hit a fucking lull tractor or something. I don't know what that is. We aren't necessarily losing this battle. Okay, this guy's over poking. 1 second, let me aim. If he pokes up again, I'll hit him. He's not. Okay, let's just commit in. Getting one shot on this guy is not worth it, even if he does pull up. Hopefully these guys don't all die before I get there. Now I'm wondering, should I come over here or over here? I'm gonna come over here. Hopefully I have an angle on this. I don't actually know if I do. I'm gonna shoot this guy first because he's a threat. I set him on fire. I aimed for that, so I deserve it. This guy's shooting me. I need to get down. I'm gonna get hit again. Okay, thankfully I don't. This T and H can't hit me if I poke, so if I can trade with this 140 2 shots for 1, then I would be willing to do it. But if I trade 1 for 1, it's a little bit more sketchy. But we are winning this game, so I'm not completely opposed to doing that. We don't actually have anyone pushed up to here, though, so I think I'm actually going to back off. Because since we don't have someone pressuring this TNH, he could always pressure me, as he's doing right now. I need to get over here so he doesn't have an angle on me. I don't think I'm lit right now. I'm going to reload, because I'm probably going to be disengaged for at least like 15 seconds here. This is a tricky part. What do I do now? We're kind of getting surrounded, but we're up HP. I don't think I can really do anything in the city because BZ's behind this corner, so I'm not going to be able to clip him out from anywhere. I think for now I'm just going to stay middle. I'm thinking about poking the middle to see if they're there, but they have 5 guns contesting that, and I'm the only one contesting that, so I need to be very careful. This 140 is exposed. He won't spot me from this distance, especially when I'm sitting still. I waited for me to go behind the bush. I get another fire, which is nice. Bad shot. Okay, let's see. We have a shot on this guy, actually. Do I have aiming unit? I feel like I don't. My accuracy is so bad right now. I'm gonna make sure the shot hits, and I bounce it even though I aim it perfectly. Alright, let's reload. We're at 5k HP. We should win this game. I'm not gonna bother re-pushing this because the Batchat has no armor and very low HP, so I don't think it's worth it. Actually, I'm going to. I take back everything I just said. Actually, I can't yet because the standard B is getting aggressive. The thing is, if they get aggressive in the middle, then if I get spotted crossing over here, then they can just shoot me in the side. They can shoot me across here. So I can't do that yet. Just gonna play passive for a second, see what happens. I actually want to get out of here because if I get lit here, I'm gonna get shot by a Sturv and 140 from up there. So I'm gonna get behind this ridge so that I'm safe. I can escape into cover. I'm surprised our team hasn't pushed the city yet because I think we're winning it by a lot. They probably will in a second. And I might... It's gonna chill for now, but we'll see. I might help them over there. That was a bad shot. Their BZ is actually in the open right now. I'd like to spot him, but I don't know if I can. Probably not. Yeah, I can't. If I can ping here, maybe our mouse will spot him. Maybe I'll get an angle on him. I gotta make sure not to get spotted from the middle, though. If this guy's in the open, just ammo racking because I'm a Giga Chad. I'm gonna reload because I only had 1 shell left, and I wasn't sure when the next guy would get lit who I could shoot. Okay, so now they're really down a lot. I'm not gonna push like, well, let me think. I'm gonna re-push middle. I'm gonna re-push middle, kill these guys if they don't die before then. Then I'm gonna shoot down on here, and then I'm gonna go over here to clean up. I think that's the best course of action. Pushing through city, I'm just gonna be facing them head on. Whereas if I come over here, I can shoot them on the side. And these guys are basically free kills because they're both 1 shot. So. I fucking did not pen him. And there's a T-30 who just hit me. I'm 1 shot for the Sheridan. He's the only one I have to worry about right now for a second. If he yellows me. So let's make sure I'm safe for the T-30 and pull over here. There's no artillery. I have to play carefully now because I just got hit twice because I bounced that guy. Okay, we killed him. I'm just gonna stay safe. I'm lit, so I'm just gonna hope my team pushes through here so I can get some side shots while they're distracted. I'm gonna tell this guy I'll help him. I can't get shot from over here, so that's fine. I'm gonna hold my shells for now. Because I think if I reload, I'll be too late to shoot these guys. They'll die or be very low health before I can actually hit them. Since my team is taking so long to push this, I'm thinking about going back to some of these bushes like here or here to get spots on them. Oh, what the fuck? Did not... Okay. Yeah. Didn't even know this serve would have a shot on me from there. Yeah, I'm actually completely in the open. I didn't expect to get spotted by the T-30 leaving, to be honest. Oh well. I don't think we had any blind shots this game, so I think our ending damage is 3.7k and 300 assists, which isn't very good for this kind of matchup. I would hope for probably like 4.8k damage in this kind of matchmaking at minimum. But it wasn't really the easiest battle to get a lot of damage in because we did not have much map control for most of that battle, even though we were winning basically the whole time on HP and tanks. Alright, I might cut the... No, I'm not going to cut the recording. Let's play another one. I'm not sure how many battles this session will be. And there's a chance that I'll just play more battles than I need to make this video. Just to make sure I have enough. But at least one more battle. Probably two, to be honest. Oh, we actually did have a blind shot. I honestly don't remember what it was on. .4K is a little bit better than 3.6. Alright, we got Ruinberg, tier 8. I'm gonna bring my heat loadout. The main reason why is they have an M4 and a mouse is the main thing. Then also they have 3 tier 8 heavy tanks, so I want to make sure I have enough heat to deal with those tanks. I have a lot of different options. I'm gonna bring my aiming unit loadout because first of all it's tier 8, so I don't think I need the HP as much, and also I might be trading a little bit, we'll see. I have a ton of options in this game. I could go city, which sounds dumb, but I think it would work. I could go straight down the middle, but I don't want to risk that really because I could just get stuck there if they take this position right here and here. So I'm just gonna go with a passive play and come up here and then pre-aim middle if they try to take it and try to get off a few shots. I'm not gonna poke yet. He's proxying me. I'd like to just kill this guy if possible. Looking at their lineup, I don't think there's anything that will be here yet, so I'm gonna actually poke him. I bounced him because I'm a Giga Chad. I actually kind of angled for that, to be honest. Alright, he's dead. I'm gonna pull back in case there's any TDs just arriving over here. And I'm gonna shoot this Tiger 2 who's in the open. I could get shot from city right now, so I need to keep that in mind. I actually want to shoot the CS if possible. I'm not gonna bother, it's too hard of a shot. I shouldn't be lit because the CS wasn't poking, now I'm lit. I'm gonna hit the CS though because the CS is in the most overpowered spot on this entire map besides possibly here. So I want to focus him if I have a preferential shot on him. Now if you look at the map, I only have one guy over here, which is honestly fine. Because if you look at what's spotted, there's CS, he's not in a position to push this. And if you look at everything that's not spotted, it's all TDs. So the only tank that they actually probably have playing here is the AMBT. Now I'm actually gonna try to pull back and spot these guys. This guy's in the open, that's juicy as fuck. I just missed him completely, interesting. He'll back up. He'll back up, just wait. No, he won't. Actually, okay, well... I want to wait for a good shot. Because I think I can hit these guys in the corner if I don't have a shot on this guy. Oh, I'm lit. I missed that. Fuck. Got hit by that M4. I know he's there now. I'm gonna get unlit and then pull back and take my last shot because there's some dudes in the open here. Hopefully the M4 doesn't blind me. Hopefully that hit. I think it did. Alright, let's reload. Okay, what I'm thinking now is this mouse, he should... Okay, our BZ75, he's a tier 10. He's playing in this corner. This mouse should slowly die. So this mouse has no choice but to either sit there and die or back up and get shot by me. So I'm just going to play patient for now. Because not only can I shoot the mouse, but I know they have an M4 on this corner, and then they also have these two guys here. If I stay unspotted by playing smart, then I should be able to get out some damage here. It's just kind of hard to stay unlit from here while also doing damage on them. I'm not going to bother shooting that, it's too small of a target. I'd like to cross to here actually, so I have a better angle on these hull down tanks. The CS and the Tiger 2. Let me get unlit first. I'm really tempted to poke here and kill the AMBT because if he gets... Yeah, I'm going to do it. If he gets to this position and starts proxying me the whole time, it's going to be really fucking annoying. Take a hit from the waffle, but honestly, if I had to kill this, if he would have gotten here, I think taking a waffle hit would be worth it just to kill him, to be honest. Now I could poke here to spot. It's kind of risky if they blind me, but I think I'm going to risk it. Man, my shell velocity is garbage. I missed that because I'm doo-doo. Actually, I think that was kind of RNG, but I'm not going to bother taking those shots on that guy or these shots yet. I want to wait for a better shot because these are pretty low probability. I think I can pen that though if I get lucky. I'm actually surprised none of those penned. Okay, the only thing on lit right now is the G-Sort and the Sturv. I think if I was paying more attention there, it might have been better to hold my shots, to be honest, but I didn't, so. Let's see if these guys are side on to me. I'm going to use the corner of my screen just to see. They're not. They're all turned towards me. I would like my team to push this waffle. He's still full HP by some miracle. I'll pray him here just in case it turns sideways, which they are, but... He's gonna angle towards me, I think. I feel like I don't have aiming unit. Like, that's how bad that Batchat's accuracy is. I could probably pen that, but I'm gonna wait for a better shot. I can't pen that very easily at all. Oh, CS is pushing actually. Fuck, I didn't fire. I'm safe from the waffle. This game is still close actually. Okay, I'm gonna pre-aim here in case the CS comes around. I bounced him, that's not good. I wanna at least hit him once, but I missed. Okay, I need to get safe from the mouse. Yeah. I probably could have played that end better there, just escaping instead of trying to put 1-for-1 into the CS, because I wasn't going to get 2 there. If he takes 1, then he just backs into cover, so I think that was a mistake. Alright, I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, so we ended up with 4,600 damage, 400 spotting. Played like a pussy this game, but I mean it's Ruinberg, North spawn, which is a terrible spawn, so can't really blame me for that. North spawn, they've tried to fix it like twice now, but that position where the CS63 took is just way, way, way too strong. Until they somehow nerf that spot, north side is always going to be way weaker, especially in the field. Alright, let's go next. Apparently we have... Okay, so, I don't think I'm going to do another battle for this, live commentary episode, because it's just too hard to edit these videos from Twitch. So in the future, I'm probably only gonna do live commentary that I've recorded instead of off of Twitch. But yeah, that's all for this episode. Since I only did 3 battles in the Batchat this episode, I'll probably do another one in the Batchat. I don't know, 10 or 20 episodes down the line, because I really like the Batchat. I think it's fun to play, and I think you can learn a lot from playing it. Alright, see you guys in the next one.